Hey guys, what's going on? This is V at Teeth, and I'm just going to make a quick guide on Dagannoth Sentinels, and it's basically a really good way to train your combat level up, or your combat stats like relatively fast. And the good news is you don't have to worry about people crashing you, crowded worlds, all that stuff, because obviously it's at Dominion Tower. So you know, I'll put the requirements in the description. Basically, you're going to want to have you're gonna have to be able to get in a Dominion Tower, and you're gonna need Blood Runs Deep quest completed, which requires a bunch of other quests. I mean, it's not that difficult. You could probably, um, do the quests for Blood Runs Deep, assuming you have all the requirements in about a day. So let me go ahead and show you guys what the gear setup's gonna be. A lot of people like to go for like max DPS, and I just found it a lot more convenient, and you still hit really high and fairly often without bandos. So just grab like Helm of Needus Knot, Fire Cape, Fury, Rapier if you have one, whatever you're training with. Rapier is obviously better, but Whip's fine too. Vine Whip, whatever you got. Proselyte, which is what I'm using. Dragon Defender. Goliath gloves if you have them. If not, Barrow's gloves are your best gloves. Dragon boots if you don't have steads, and let's see, you don't have to have a berserker ring. You could use a warrior ring if you want to. I do suggest using a ring, whether it's warrior's ring or berserker ring. That way you have, it's basically just a free slot that gives you some form of attack or strength bonuses. Let's see, you don't want to bring your claws. I mean, you can bring your claws for after you lower the defense all the way down to 0, but you want to have a Bando's God Sword or something, Statius Warhammer, if you're a high roller, or Dark Light will work fine too. Um, Holy Wrench if you have one, which you get from shit. What's that quest? Um, I'm gonna say Rum Deal. I think it is from Rum Deal, but I'm not too sure about that. So you want to go ahead and, obviously equip all your stuff. Well, I didn't want the BGS, but so, got a prayer bonus of plus 23, strength bonus of 143, which is good. That's what we're aiming for here. You can use a reverence aura if you want to cut down on the price of like prayer pots or whatever. Then you're gonna go ahead, and if you have overloads, obviously, I mean, you don't have to use overloads. You could use extremes if you want to, but I just find overloading a lot more convenient if you have the money to. I wouldn't say waste, but if you have the money to use, like just lying around and you're just like, oh, I've got overloads, why not use them? Which I need to make more of anyway. But so you got your overloads, and then you can use prayer renewals. It's kind of pointless, and then you just withdraw, like all your prayer potions or super restores, whatever. I really don't suggest using super restores, obviously, because they're more expensive and there's nothing you're gonna need to restore from. So now that we've got our basic, here's our inventory. We've got our prayer pots, got our holy wrench, our BGS, and our overload. So we're just gonna go climb up the stairs, go to freestyle, then you're gonna go to class B, click on Dagannoth Sentinels. Now, in order to unlock the Dagannoth Sentinels in freestyle mode, you're gonna have to kill them only one time in like either endurance mode or in climber mode. Um, I suggest doing endurance mode because it's faster, and since they're a class B boss, you don't have to wait till 4-6 to get them. So then you just click on fight. You can put lifesaver handicap on, just in case whatever. Like I don't know why you would want to have that. Alright, so you're going to select your quick curses. You're going to have Soul Split and Turmoil on all the time. If you don't have Turmoil, Piety, and just it. Alright, so put it to you this way. If you don't have Turmoil and Soul Split, or at least Soul Split, you're going to want to just use food here instead of prayer potions, because there's no real way for you to heal effectively, and you are going to take a relatively high amount of damage. Not really high, but you're going to take a lot of damage over the course of you being in here. So you want to just hit your overload, then go through the door, select your quick prayers, And the one on the right is the one that you want to be concentrating on, because the one on the left, if you attack the one on the left, the one on the right won't heal him. But if you attack the one on the right, then you see the one on the left just heals him like every time his HP, like pretty much every time he gets hit almost. He'll just turn and heal him. And if you watch for a couple of minutes, you'll see that, you just keep gaining experience. The experience never stops. It's not it's not capped like in a lot of things in Dominion Tower, like Chronozone and Count Draenor. And like, you could try DH here. I've tried it. I did not like it. I didn't like the way it turned out. Like, I died because, obviously you get low hit points, and then when you get low hit points, they hit with range and melee. So, I mean, you can't pray against both, obviously, and you don't want to be praying Soul Split because then you're just going to heal yourself. But anyways, my max hit here was like a 980, and that was in like full DH gear, with a bonfire boost. So, except for, obviously I don't have a Berserker Ring Eye. But, notice how I keep getting experience, and just every time your overload wears off, I'm pretty sure you have full special, so just like every time you overload, just spec again. And it's really convenient because then, you can never kill this one because the one on the left just keeps healing him. Like, there's no way that you can, like, one hit, or even probably, well, you could probably two hit it, but there's no way you could one hit this thing. You see what I'm saying? So you're just going to be sitting here gaining experience, and like right now I'm training my defense. Here's my stats so far. I've only kind of just discovered this. Like, I saw Suomi had posted something about it on YouTube, like he was doing it in the background, and there aren't any real, like, there aren't any guides out about it. So I figured I'd just make one, just so everybody can kind of join in. Like, and it's not like I'm, exposing a glitch or a bug or exploiting or anything like that, because, obviously Jagex knows about it. This is what Suomi's been doing to keep his XP really, going at a rapid rate. So basically, if you have max cape, completionist cape, use those, obviously. I mean, that's better. Or the kiln cape if you have that. Basically, you just want to go for like max strength bonus with a with a side of prayer. You can substitute any. I mean, Bandos still has a relatively decent prayer bonus, but it's like, it's not anywhere near as high as Proselyte or Initiate. So you can substitute those out for the Bandos if you want to. I tried it like that for a while, but I found that, your prayer runs down way too quickly, and then so obviously it's pretty much just AFKing here, you just kick back, watch Netflix, listen to music, talk to friends, whatever you want to do. So yeah, that's the end of the guide. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. You could message me on YouTube if you want to, or you can join the clan chat, the Providence, like that spelled, the space Providence, and I'll help out if I'm in game. If not, like I said, just leave a comment or message me on YouTube, whatever. Alright, well, this is my first guide, so, bear with me. I hope it went well. And if you want another guide on anything RuneScape related, I have been playing since 2002, so I do know most of the ins and outs of RuneScape, like as far as, common knowledge type things. But if you want a guide on anything else, just let me know, and I'll be glad to make it for you. Alright, well, thank you.